The Cost of Freedom tribute actually started as a little 3x5 flyer that came to us in September of 2012. And when I brought it to our membership, they were interested in me pursuing it. And what happened was I found out that it was going to cost a considerable amount of money that our VFW Post did not even have in the bank. So we decided, let's talk to the cities. We went to the city of Twinsburg, and I explained to them what we would like to do, and explained to them also that this was an event not only just for veterans, but for police, fire, 9/11. It's basically for first responders. And the city was very interested and immediately gave us what we considered was the down payment. I then approached Reminderville, and again, their council allowed us some money to put towards the event. And then eventually I approached the township, who also contributed. And this basically got us rolling with the Cost of Freedom tribute event. From that point on, we began setting up committees and coordinators. The one that really started me emotionally on this project was I spoke at the library one Saturday just as a commercial to what we wanted to do in the city of Twinsburg. I wasn't even the guest speaker. After my little commercial blurb, a lady came up to me, handed me a personal check for $1,000 and said, "This can get you going." I had found out that she lost her husband, who was a Vietnam veteran, to Agent Orange at a very young age in his 50s. That was a day I'll never forget. To this day, when she sees me, she always asks me, "How's it going? If you need anything, don't be afraid to ask." After the committees have been set up and we have 12 coordinators under different functions, our fundraising committee started just that. And I am very proud and pleased to say our fundraising committee has raised all our expenses and more. The event is going to encompass now not just the first responders, but military veterans that have lost their lives in Iraq. Also, the museums that will be coming up will date back to Civil War times. The displays that we have already encompassed in our program will also allow people to see the history of the world when it comes to first responders and people that keep our freedom and allow us to fly that American flag. What started off as a small project with the Vietnam Wall has now turned into what we consider a national event, and we're very proud and pleased to bring it to the city of Twinsburg this July 2nd through the 5th of 2015.
Tell us about the flag sponsorships and also the main sponsorships still available, because I know they're going fast.
The flag sponsorships we're very proud to present to the public, to businesses, and what it has to do with the event is we're going to line the high school parking drive with these flags. You will receive the flag and the plaque that will be installed by the flag after the event is over. It's a two-sided plaque, and it will have on whatever you wish to put in memory of a lost one, a business, just a resident saying thank you, veterans. Our forms give samples and examples of what they could put on these plaques, or you can make up your own. And for the $50 donation, it does allow you to receive an American-made flag, 3x5, and the plaque that will be displayed for the 4 days you'll receive at the end of the event. And you can proudly then display that in your own home, in your business. The other main sponsors, and believe it or not, we had 4 and we're down to 3, are the exhibits that we're bringing. For example, the mobile museum called Through the Eyes is coming up from Missouri. Now, we've budgeted that, but if there is a business or someone who would like to present it, that could maybe be a $2,000 sponsorship, and you will receive a plaque that the public will see this exhibit presented by John Doe Company, the Jasny family, whatever the case may be. We also have the fireworks, which will be presented Friday night, regardless if we receive a sponsor. But if you wish to throw in the amount for the fireworks sponsorship, then they'll be sponsored or presented by. So these are the kind of things we're going after. The money we save from finding sponsors for these events will just help the veterans, because all money left over above and beyond our expenses will be put towards veterans groups, organizations, and programs within our community and the state of Ohio. The event will kick off Wednesday, July 1st, with an escort in the late afternoon to the Twinsburg High School grounds from an escort provided by motorcycles and the trucks and trailers that are bringing all these exhibits. Thursday morning, we will begin to erect the Vietnam Wall and all the other exhibits, and at 12 noon on Thursday, July 2nd, it will open to the public. It will remain open 24 hours a day at no charge to the public. However, the indoor exhibits will only be open from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. At Sunday, 3 p.m. is when the closing ceremonies will commence, at which time we'll begin to dismantle the exhibits that need to move on to another city. So it's a 4-day event to the public. And again, it is totally free, including a fireworks display on Friday night, along with the Pops Orchestra, who will play at the amphitheater in the Twinsburg City Parks and Recreation area. Those tickets can be purchased through the city of Twinsburg. I would have never thought it if we hadn't had the support not only of all 3 cities, which has been phenomenal, but the residents and the public who have donated. I cannot thank them enough. We have fundraised for over 2 years, and I've had senior citizens tell me, I know $5 is not a lot, but we'd like to donate this to the event. That $5 is probably something they could use for a meal. And it touched me because it's been overwhelming with the support we've received from everyone. And it continues to overwhelm me because we still have donations coming in from the flyers that we printed over 2 years ago. So the welcome will be that July 1st and 2nd, when we first set it up, will be the day that we can finally show everyone who has pitched in here to bring this national event to Twinsburg that we meant what we said when we said we would put Twinsburg on the map for 4 days. This is not just the Vietnam Wall. This is the Cost of Freedom tribute, along with other exhibits now that we have raised the funds for, to show people that there are soldiers, sailors, police, fire still devoting their lives to keeping us free.